there everyone, Chris here, and I hope you're having a great day. We are going to be learning that little bit of Bulerías in this lesson. So we're going to go step by step. This should be really good for anybody who's brand new to flamenco, and then also for those who've had a little experience, ready to get into some Bulerías. Real quick, the Bulerías is a 12-beat rhythm, kind of, okay? That's what we're going to consider it now. We have to start somewhere, so we're going to call it 12 beats. That will be in later classes, okay? So if you're new to flamenco, there's a whole bunch of different song forms that you get to count to 12 to, or you have to consider 12 beats as the total entity, the total rhythmic measurement. And the phrases that I just played were in sets of 12, okay? So we're going to go over from the, like I said, step by step. Let's go over the technical aspects first, and then I'll talk more a little bit about the rhythm. And by the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to play everything we just did, or I just played right there, okay? So we're going to start with an A with a flat 9, okay? So we have an A major chord. Flamenco guitarists usually play an A major chord with a pointer finger on the 4th string and 3rd string, 2nd fret bar. And then my second finger's on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So I'm pressing down 3 notes with 2 fingers, okay? So we got to get that, and then we're going to add this 3rd finger to the 3rd string, 3rd fret. I actually just did a video on this, so make sure that you check that out within the last couple of videos. So check that out if you're having trouble with this. Okay, so this is an A with an added flat 9. We need to have this bar here because later on we're going to need that to add the next bit, okay? So this is layer 1, getting this chord, and then what we're going to do is we're only going to do a down strum with our index finger. Put your thumb on the 6th string for right now. It doesn't always have to be there. For right now, we're going to do that, okay? Bring your index finger up. Ideally, if I was your flamenco guitar teacher or coach, I would say have your other few fingers, your other 3 fingers out. Not rigid, not stiff out, but just relaxed out. I would ask you not to do this. I call that wagging the tail. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep those fingers out. And there are biomechanical reasons for that I'm not going to get into in this video. So just do that, okay? I do have another video link, I'll put it below, about just how to strum properly, okay? So anyway, we're just going to do this index finger strum. So now you have the chord and you have the strum. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get you to count from 12 to, we're going to do cycles of 12, but we're going to start on 12. We're going to go 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Start over. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. So you see that my head is kind of giving you a little signal that we should be accenting, or at least have that idea of accenting certain numbers among that 12, among those 12 beats. We're going to go 12, 3, 6, 8, and 10. I'm going to leave a link for a whole series of Bulerías, like to really know this palo. So look for that in the description. You can learn more about all the rhythm stuff there, okay? We're just going to try to get through this technical stuff, okay? So we're going 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get good at that. Get good at being able to count that. You should be able to count that. Ideally, you'd be thinking of accents on 12, 3, 6, 8, and 10, okay? Because now we're going to go to the next step. Level 2, level 2, level 2, echo. Fancy graphic that I don't know how to do, okay? So, but level 2, now we're going to add the golpe. So level 2 is not twice as hard. It is probably 7 times as difficult if you've never done this golpe. So a golpe is basically a hit, and we're going to use our 3rd finger, the pad of our 3rd finger, and hit the top of the guitar, okay? Like that. And then you can add, maybe if you have long nails, add a little bit of click. Okay, you don't want to only go for nail, go for the thump, okay? I have a video for this to get more into detail, which I'll leave in the description, or maybe I'll put up here or whatever in the thing, okay? But look for it if you want more detail on how to do this, okay? Because now, not only are we doing that, but I'm going to mute the strings right now. I'm going to put my hand across just lightly like a cloth. I'm going to do this down strum with that golpe. So you can hear that I had the thump first, and then I add a little bit of nail, little bit of click, okay? Like I said, I have a whole tutorial on just doing that, so I would recommend you look at how to do that right, okay? Cool. Like I said, that is not just twice as hard. That is much more difficult. Now we're going to add that golpe on that 12, 3, 6, 8, and 10. So we're going to go 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay? There you go. So hopefully now you've gone from level 1 to level 2. And now we're going to go to level 3. Level 3 is where we add that hammer on, okay? So now we're going to take our third finger off, and hopefully you have this A chord, the integrity of the A chord properly, that those all 5 strings ring. It's a 5-string chord, okay? Because now what we're going to do is when we do the index finger strum, then after that you're going to add that hammer on, okay? So let's take away the golpe. We're going to go. Okay. So a couple things just for those who have never done a hammer-on before. I tell my students that this is another way to say a hammer-on would be like a snap-on, okay? There's quickness involved. You can't just kind of press it on slowly. You have to snap it on. However, we want to maintain the integrity of the rhythm. The rhythm is adding eighth notes. So instead of going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That and is right in the middle of the beat, okay? So we don't want to do this. Okay? That happens a lot with beginners as far as adding ligado, adding hammer-ons or puas, okay? So we want to make sure that that's evenly spaced, okay? All right, so now let's go back and we're going to actually add the full 12 beats, okay? You can add the golpe or not. You can decide to work on the golpe next, but get this, okay? But I'm going to do the golpe. So we're going to go back to 12 beats. And we're going to get used to starting on 12. So I'm going to count in 9, 10, 11, then we start on 12. We're going to start a little slow, okay? 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. A little bit of Bulerías knowledge for you. Most frequently, we would think of a stop on 10. You got to get really used to that. I did not stop at 10 right there just because we hadn't talked about it, okay? But now, to add the exciting level 4, we're going to add a rasgueado or a rajeo to the end and to close it off on beat 10, okay? So we're going to do a cycle of 12 beats, which in this case we're going to call one compás, okay? And compás in flamenco has multiple meanings, but right now I'm using it to mean basically a measurement, okay? And this measurement is 12 beats. So one compás where we do what you just learned, And then the second compás, we're going to end it on beat 10 by putting a rasgueado on beat 9 that ends on beat 10. That rasgueado is this. Put your pinky out, put your thumb on the 6th string, put your pinky out. We're going to start with our ring finger, middle finger, index finger up. So we're going 9 and 9 and those are the 3 fingers down, 9 and then we're going to go up with the index finger on beat 10. 9 and 10, 9 and 10, 9 and 10. Incidentally, just for rasgueado mechanics, I have another video, so I'll leave a description for that, or if I remember, I'll put it up here on the screen somewhere, but check that out. All right. So we're going to do one compás, 12 beats, what you just learned. Then the second compás, we are going to truncate. We're going to cut off the end of the pattern, beats 10, 11, 12, and we're going to go on 9. We're going to do this rasgueado and end on 10, okay? Let's try that. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that back part is going 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Okay? Let's do that part again. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more time. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you see that I complete a hammer-on. 6, 7, 8. I'm doing that golpe and that hammer-on. That's 8 ands. 6, 7, 8 and then we do the rasgueado. 9 and 10. And then I personally was doing this with my pinky. I'm doing a pinky mute to mute all the strings. You can do it with your right hand if you want. I do that with the pinky, okay? Like that, okay? Cool. All right, so now you know how to play everything I played in the beginning. What I did in the beginning, the intro, I kept on going after the first rasgueado. 9 and 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, and then I did a full other compás. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And that's what I did. All right, you made it. Yay, you. If you have stuck around this long, you are awesome. Please leave me a note that lets me know that you did that, and I will give you an extra abrazo, an extra hug. I super appreciate you. I super appreciate all of you for sticking through this and joining me for this lesson. For those of you who are interested in supporting me and wanting to get the tab for this lesson, plus the tab for over 120 other lessons for your sponsorship on Patreon, you can do that. I'd love to see you over there. Post some bonus stuff. I'll do another little video about this and some other ideas on how to continue with this idea on Patreon for my Patreon subscribers, for my Patreon members. And then lastly, I want to let you know that you have to download the Daily Dozen. So I compiled a list of the 12 most important techniques for flamenco guitarists to practice every day. And I have exercises for each one. And I created a downloadable PDF. And somehow I figured out that technology. Actually, I had to phone a friend, and he helped me significantly with the creation of it. So anyway, I have that. And anyway, you can have that. And it's free for you, a little mini book with all these exercises going over those 12 techniques. And I explain all of them, how to do them correctly. And so that link is here or down in the description. So check that out. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm here for you. I'm happy to help in any way I can in your flamenco journey. There's, as I mentioned earlier, there's lots of support videos that go into this. So if you have questions on any of the individual techniques, there's a video for them. And so I would highly recommend you dive deeper into each one so that you build your understanding and you can really own this stuff to a new level, okay? So I look forward to hearing from you. Again, any questions, leave them in the comments. Feel free to contact me. Have a great day, and wishing you all the best in your flamenco guitar journey.